Most people don't fail because they lack talent or intelligence. They fail because they delay. They wait. They overthink. They plan again and again, but they never move. Jack Ma's life proves one brutal truth. Procrastination is more dangerous than failure. He was not born rich. He was not born smart by academic standards. He failed exams, got rejected from jobs, and was laughed at for his ideas. But one thing separated him from millions of others. He acted when others waited. Think about how many dreams die quietly every day. Not because they were impossible, but because someone said, "I'll start tomorrow." Tomorrow is the most dangerous word in the world. It sounds harmless, but it steals years. Jack Ma didn't wait for permission, confidence, or perfect conditions. He started when everything was uncertain. He didn't know how to code. He didn't understand technology deeply. Yet he stepped forward because he understood that clarity comes after action, not before it. Many people believe they must feel ready before they begin. That belief destroys potential. You will never feel fully ready. Fear does not disappear before success. It fades after movement begins. Jack Ma was afraid too. He just refused to let fear decide his future. Every rejection he faced could have become an excuse to stop. Instead, he treated rejection as proof that he was trying. Procrastination often disguises itself as preparation, but endless preparation is just fear wearing a mask. Small actions change lives, not massive intentions. Jack Ma didn't start Alibaba with $1 billion vision in a skyscraper. He started with a small group of believers in an apartment, sharing one simple idea. He moved step by step. Too many people want instant results, instant success, instant recognition. When it doesn't come, they delay even more. But success respects patience and consistency, not speed without effort. People procrastinate because they fear failure, criticism, and embarrassment. But failure is temporary, embarrassment fades, regret does not. Jack Ma once said that if you don't give up, you still have a chance. Procrastination is giving up slowly without admitting it. Each delayed day is a silent surrender. Each postponed action is a vote against your future self. Life does not wait for confidence. Life rewards courage. The world belongs to those who move despite uncertainty. While you are planning again, someone else is already learning from mistakes. While you are waiting for motivation, someone else is building discipline. Motivation is unreliable. Discipline is loyal. Jack Ma built discipline when motivation was low. He kept going when the path was unclear because he trusted the process more than his emotions. Time is the only resource you cannot recover. Money can return. Opportunities can come again. Time only moves forward. Every day you delay is a day you never get back. Jack Ma understood that today is difficult, tomorrow is harder, but the day after tomorrow is beautiful. Most people quit on today or delay until tomorrow. Very few endure long enough to reach that beautiful day. Procrastination keeps people stuck at the starting line forever. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You only need to take the first step. One call, one page, one attempt, one risk. Waiting for perfection is choosing comfort over growth. Growth is uncomfortable. It demands action when conditions are messy. Jack Ma built success in chaos, not comfort. He trusted learning over knowing. Now listen carefully. Your idea matters. Your dream matters. But dreams without action are hallucinations. Planning without execution is self-deception. No one is coming to save you. No one will hand you confidence. Confidence is built by doing, not thinking. Stop negotiating with your fear. Stop telling yourself you need one more week, one more course, one more sign. You already know what you need to do. You're just delaying the pain of starting. but that pain is small compared to the pain of regret. So here is your moment. Start today. Start now. Take action even if it's imperfect, even if you're scared, even if people doubt you, especially if people doubt you. Write the plan and execute it. Launch the idea. Make the call. Post the content. Build the skill. Fail fast. Learn faster. Move forward relentlessly. If you are watching this, this is your signal. Not tomorrow, not next month, not when it feels right. Do it now, because one day you will either say, "I'm glad I started," or "I wish I had." Choose wisely. Most people are not stuck because they lack talent, intelligence, or opportunity. They are stuck because they delay. They overthink. They keep waiting for the right time, the right mood, the right resources, or the right approval. Jack Ma's life is living proof that procrastination is more dangerous than failure. He failed his exams multiple times. He was rejected from dozens of jobs. He was told again and again that his ideas were unrealistic. Yet none of that stopped him. What could have stopped him but didn't was waiting. Waiting feels safe. It feels responsible. It feels like you're protecting yourself. But in reality, waiting slowly kills ambition. Every day you postpone your plan, your confidence shrinks a little. Your dream doesn't disappear suddenly, it fades quietly. Jack Ma didn't wait until he was confident. He didn't wait until he understood technology. He didn't wait until people believed in him. He started when everything was unclear, because he understood something most people never realize. Clarity comes from action, not from thinking. Many people tell themselves, "I just need more preparation." But preparation without execution is just fear in disguise. You can read all the books, watch all the videos, and attend all the seminars, but nothing will change until you act. Jack Ma learned by doing. He learned by failing publicly. He learned by trying when success was not guaranteed. Procrastination keeps you comfortable, but comfort never creates growth. Fear is natural. Even Jack Ma was afraid. Fear does not mean you are weak, it means you care. The problem is not fear, the problem is letting fear control your decisions. Most people procrastinate because they are afraid of failure, criticism, or looking foolish. But failure teaches. Criticism passes, looking foolish is temporary. Regret, however, stays forever. When you delay your plans, you are choosing short-term comfort over long-term fulfillment. Big success never begins big. Jack Ma did not build Alibaba as a giant empire from day one. It started small, messy, and uncertain. Small actions, repeated consistently, change lives. But people want instant success. When it doesn't happen quickly, they slow down, then stop. Procrastination grows when patience is weak. Success rewards those who are willing to take small steps every day, even when no one is watching and no one is applauding. Time is the most unforgiving judge. It does not care about your excuses, your fear, or your intentions. Every day you delay is a day someone else is learning, building, and improving. While you are waiting for motivation, someone else is developing discipline. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. Jack Ma built discipline long before he saw success. He kept moving forward when the results were invisible. You don't need permission to start. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need confidence. Confidence is built after action, not before it. Most people want to feel ready before they move, but readiness is a myth. You become ready by starting. You become stronger by struggling. You become wiser by making mistakes. Jack Ma once said that today is hard, tomorrow is harder, but the day after tomorrow is beautiful. Most people quit on today. Others procrastinate until tomorrow. Very few endure long enough to see that beautiful day. Procrastination keeps you trapped in the hardest part forever. Action is the bridge that takes you forward. Your idea matters, your plan matters, but ideas without action mean nothing. Dreams without execution are just fantasies. Planning without movement is self-deception. The world does not reward potential. It rewards effort. It rewards courage. It rewards those who act when it's uncomfortable. Stop negotiating with your fear. Stop telling yourself you'll start next week, next month, or next year. Stop waiting for confidence to magically appear. You already know what you need to do. The only thing missing is action. This is your moment, not tomorrow. Not later, not when everything feels perfect. Start now. Take the first step, even if it's imperfect. Make the call, write the plan and execute it. Launch the idea. Post the content, build the skill. Fail if you must, but fail forward. Learn faster, move relentlessly. If you don't start today, one day you will look back and realize that procrastination stole years you can never recover. So choose now, move now, act now, because the future belongs to those who start before they feel ready. Most people don't realize that procrastination is not laziness. It is fear, fear of failing, fear of being judged, fear of making the wrong decision. Jack Ma understood this fear very well. He failed his school exams more than once. He applied for jobs and was rejected repeatedly. Even KFC rejected him. Imagine how easy it would have been for him to say, "This is not for me," and stop trying. But what he refused to do was wait for life to become easy. He chose movement over comfort, action over excuses. Waiting feels logical. It feels like you are being careful. But in reality, waiting slowly destroys belief. Every time you delay your plans, your mind becomes weaker and your fear becomes stronger. You start doubting yourself. You start questioning your worth. Jack Ma didn't allow doubt to sit too long in his mind. He acted before doubt could grow roots. He knew that confidence is not something you wait for. It is something you build through experience. Many people say they are planning, but deep down they are hiding. Planning becomes a safe place where no one can judge you because you haven't started yet. But once you start, the world can see you. That is what scares people. Jack Ma faced public failure again and again, but he understood that failure in action is better than safety in silence. Procrastination keeps you invisible. Action gives you a chance to be seen. Success does not begin with massive achievements. It begins with uncomfortable steps taken without guarantees. Jack Ma started Alibaba with no technical background and no clear roadmap. He learned by doing. He learned by making mistakes. Too many people want certainty before they act. But certainty only comes after you move. If you wait to feel ready, you will wait forever. Fear never disappears. Even successful people feel fear. The difference is that they don't allow fear to decide their future. Most people procrastinate because they want to avoid pain. But avoiding pain today creates a bigger pain tomorrow called regret. Years from now, you won't remember the embarrassment of trying. You will remember the pain of never starting. Jack Ma chose temporary discomfort over permanent regret. Small actions repeated daily are more powerful than big intentions delayed forever. People love talking about their dreams, but they rarely talk about their discipline. Jack Ma showed up even when motivation was gone. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is a decision. When motivation fades, procrastination grows. Discipline kills procrastination. The days you don't feel like working are the days that matter the most. Time does not slow down for anyone. It doesn't care about your fear, your background, or your situation. Every day you delay, time moves forward without you. Someone else is learning. Someone else is building. Someone else is becoming who they dreamed of being. Procrastination doesn't just waste time. It gives your future to someone else. You don't need approval to begin. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need to know everything. You only need the courage to take the next step. Jack Ma believed that if you don't give up, you still have a chance. But giving up doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes giving up looks like postponing your dreams year after year. Life is hard, starting is hard, continuing is hard, but regret is harder. The road will never be easy, but standing still guarantees failure. Jack Ma once said that today is difficult. Tomorrow is more difficult, but the day after tomorrow is beautiful. Most people quit today, others delay until tomorrow. Very few push through long enough to see the beauty on the other side. Your dream matters, your idea matters, your effort matters, but none of it matters without action. The world rewards movement, not intention. It rewards courage, not comfort. It rewards those who start even when they are scared. So stop negotiating with your fear. Stop waiting for motivation to magically appear. Stop telling yourself you'll start when things calm down. They won't. Life will always be busy. There will always be reasons to delay. The only difference between successful people and everyone else is that successful people act anyway. This is your signal. Take the first step today, even if it's messy. Write the first page, make the first call. Start the first project. Post the first content. Build the skill. Fail fast, learn faster, and keep moving forward. Do not wait for confidence. Confidence comes after action. Do not wait for permission. No one is coming to give it to you. Do not wait for the perfect moment. This is the moment. Start now. Because one day, the only thing worse than failing will be realizing that you never tried. Most people believe procrastination is just bad time management, but in reality, procrastination is fear dressed up as logic. It sounds reasonable. It sounds responsible. It says, I'll start when I'm ready. I need more information, or I just need a little more time. Jack Ma heard all those voices too, including his own. He failed exams, faced rejection after rejection, and was told repeatedly that he wasn't good enough. If procrastination were logical, Jack Ma would have stopped trying very early in his life. Instead, he moved forward when nothing made sense and no one believed in him. Waiting feels safe because it protects your ego. When you don't start, you can't fail. When you don't try, no one can criticize you. But safety is expensive. It costs you growth. It costs you confidence. It costs you your future. Jack Ma understood that confidence is not something you wait for. It is something you earn through action. Every rejection he faced strengthened him because he was already in motion. Procrastination freezes you. Action hardens you. Many people spend years planning their lives but never living them. They read books, watch videos, listen to speeches, and collect inspiration like trophies. But inspiration without execution is entertainment, not transformation. Jack Ma didn't succeed because he consumed motivation. He succeeded because he applied it immediately. He acted when his knowledge was incomplete. He learned while moving. That is how real growth happens. Fear never disappears. Even successful people feel fear every day. The difference is that they don't allow fear to control their calendar. Procrastination is fear's favorite weapon. It doesn't attack loudly, it whispers. It tells you to wait, to delay, to be cautious. But every time you listen to it, fear becomes stronger and you become smaller. Jack Ma chose to shrink fear by expanding action. He failed publicly, learned publicly, and kept going publicly. He accepted embarrassment as the price of progress. Big dreams collapse when they are not supported by small daily actions. People love talking about their goals, but they avoid the boring, uncomfortable work required to reach them. Jack Ma started with simple steps and an uncertain vision. He didn't know how big Alibaba would become. He only knew he had to move forward today. Too many people want guarantees before they move, But life doesn't offer guarantees. It offers chances, and chances expire. Time is brutally honest. It does not care about your excuses, your intentions, or your fear. Every day you delay, time keeps moving forward. Someone else is learning while you hesitate. Someone else is building while you overthink. Someone else is becoming the person you want to be. Procrastination doesn't just waste time. It transfers your potential to someone else who is willing to act. You don't need perfect conditions to begin. Perfect conditions never arrive. There will always be uncertainty, risk, and discomfort. Jack Ma started without money, without experience, and without support from the people who mattered most. What he had was courage to start before confidence arrived. Confidence is built through repetition, not waiting. Many people confuse procrastination with patience. Patience is waiting while working. Procrastination is waiting while avoiding. Jack Ma was patient with results, but aggressive with effort. He showed up even when results were invisible. That is where most people quit. When progress is slow and recognition is absent, procrastination feels justified. But those are the exact moments when discipline matters most. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Procrastination chooses comfort now and pain later. Discipline chooses discomfort now and freedom later. Jack Ma paid the price early so he wouldn't have to pay regret later. Regret is far heavier than failure. Failure teaches, regret haunts. You don't need approval to start. You don't need permission to chase your dream. You don't need validation from people who are afraid to chase their own. Most people who criticize action are people who chose comfort over courage. Jack Ma was laughed at, doubted, and dismissed. None of that mattered because he understood that opinions don't build futures, actions do. Life does not become easier when you delay. It becomes harder. Responsibilities grow. Fear grows. Doubt grows. Starting now is always easier than starting later. Jack Ma once said that today is hard, tomorrow is harder, but the day after tomorrow is beautiful. Most people never see that beautiful day because they delay at the hardest part. Procrastination traps you at the beginning forever. Your dream is not unrealistic. Your goal is not impossible. What's impossible is reaching it without action. Planning alone will not change your life. Thinking alone will not save you. Waiting alone will not protect you. Only action creates momentum, and momentum creates belief. Every successful person you admire started before they were ready. They felt fear. They felt doubt. They felt uncertainty. They moved anyway. Jack Ma was not special because he never failed. He was special because he never stopped starting again. Now listen carefully. If you continue to wait, nothing will change. A year from now, you will still be planning. 5 years from now, you will still be explaining why you didn't start. 10 years from now, you will be living with questions you can no longer answer. So stop negotiating with fear. Stop delaying your future. Stop telling yourself you'll start when life slows down. It won't. Life will keep moving with or without you. This is the moment where excuses end and action begins. Start today, even if it's messy. Start now, even if you're scared. Take the first step, then the next, then another. Write the plan and execute it. Launch the idea, build the skill. Make the call, post the content. Fail if you must, but fail forward. Learn fast. Adjust quickly. Move relentlessly. Do not wait for confidence. Confidence follows action. Do not wait for permission. No one is coming to give it to you. Do not wait for the perfect time. The perfect time is gone. This is your time. Stand up, decide, and act. Right now, because one day, the most painful words you will ever say are not "I failed," but "I waited."